What's the problem that agencies face because of which you felt the need to build a software? How did you discover this problem space? And I know you're not from the industry, so which is like I'm pretty curious on how someone who's not from the industry ended up building a vertical SaaS for this industry.
It was as simple as a customer, I felt there is a problem in insurance consolidation. That was the problem I was chasing. But what was more important was not that I found a problem. Most important aspect was that I had that bend of willing to listen to the problems that gonna be coming to me in the next phases, and had that flexibility and that bend of iterating things. I do not carry that ego of, whoa, what I'm thinking is the right solution. I'm willing to learn. And with
Hmm.
that mindset, when I started with the problem, I went to these agencies and asked them that, hey, do you think this is a problem? We
Hmm.
spent so much time together, problem solving. Hey, why is this customer saying this? Why is this happening? What can we do to tweak this? How can we increase this adoption? Why is this churn happening? Why is this becoming so consistent? So all of these conversations are happening because we have been continuously thinking, and then it's not one guy, there's a group. Other important thing in doing all of this was we are not just thinking in isolation. We are thinking with customers. As I say always, that you have to be listening to a customer at a decibel that no other person is listening,
Hmm.
because they are talking.
Hmm.
And so we build at an average of 600 to 700 features or enhancement in a year. I am not that smart to think of those 600 features.
Hmm.
Who is telling me? My customers are telling me.
Hmm.
But most important thing is I'm listening to them. I'm understanding those 600 and 700. I'm understanding the difference between what they're telling. Is this their custom need, or is this can be productized?
Hmm.
So you have to have that wisdom to understand the difference between those two.
Hmm. You have to
And that
filter
happens
out
with,
the
yes.
requests from customers.
When we started this, as I said, we didn't start by building hey, let's build a world-class CRM because there is a need.
Hmm.
In fact, as I said, the idea was to build a mobile app to consolidate policy. Then we spoke to these agencies and they said, no, this is not what I need. And then when we started listening to their need, it was more like, the anecdote I talk about is they said, hey, add 2 eyes. We added 2 eyes. They said, add 2 ears. We added 2 ears. They said, add 2 legs. We added 2 legs. They said, add 2 more legs. We added 2 more legs. Said, add a tail. We added a tail. And then when you're looking at by adding all these requirements of what they said, this looks like a dog. So that's when we say, okay, let's call it a CRM dog.
Hmm.
Because we were not building a CRM, we were just solving their business problem.
Hmm.
And then when you solve a set of problems, that fits into a category now, which is a CRM. So
Hmm.
that's how we solved for it. And that's how the product was built.